What is up, YouTube family? It's my first YouTube video in quite a long time. So my name is Jim Zaspel, full-time real estate investor here in the Philadelphia area, and we do a sugar ton of deals. We wholesale a few houses a week. We do 1 or 2 fix and flips a week. We sell 1 or 2 a week, and we buy 3 to 5 rentals per month. So that's what we do. Decent amount of volume. There's guys who do way more than me, and they're awesome. I have my utmost respect. I hope to be like them someday when I grow up, but nonetheless, we do a little bit. What I want to do is share with you some of the tips and strategies. This is my goal, to share with you some of the tips and strategies that will help you grow your business. Specifically, in this one, I want to share with you what to do if you find yourself in a slump or a dry spell in your real estate business. What do you do if you find yourself in a slump or a dry spell in your real estate business in terms of getting deals or selling deals if you're wholesaling? Maybe you're wholesaling, you've got 10 houses under contract, and you're having a hard time, haven't moved any in a couple of weeks, right? What to do. But I'm specifically going to address what to do if you're not getting the deals that you want. All right, so a little bit of history in the last 30 days. I had a buddy of mine text me. He said, Jim, we exchanged a lot of ideas, and he said, how many contracts, he said, how many appointments do you do per month, and how many contracts do you get per month? And so I gave him the year-to-date stats for, I guess I just did February, March, April. And it ranged from 77 to 98 appointments over the course of each month. And the contracts ranged from 14 to 19 contracts per month. And so just we're just comparing some stats, and we wanted to model out some stuff. Anyway, and it made me think for a second, like a few weeks ago, we were like in a dry spell. I still do 25,000 postcards a week, doing a lot of marketing, but we're in a dry spell. And I thought about something. I was like, man, what do I do to get out of this dry spell? And when I say dry spell, it just means that, maybe we're getting 1 contract, but 1 contract out of 25,000 postcards is no bueno, not cool, right? So it dawned on us, you know what we got to do? We're not going to reinvent any wheels. We're not going to give up on direct mail. We're not going to change our marketing strategy. We're not going to fire people. We're not going to do anything like that. We're just going to make sure that we're doing all of the same stuff we've always done to meet us with success. And so in a nutshell, here's my tip. If you're going through a dry spell, don't focus on the results. Stop attaching your emotional well-being or your feeling of success to the amount of results you're getting. Instead, what I want you to do, and this will lead to consistent success and much more emotional happiness and peace, what you ought to do is attach your emotional well-being, so to speak, to the actions that you're taking. So make sure you're, 1, doing the right activities. And if you have a level of any history in this business and you know what works, just do that stuff. So what you're doing, and then do it consistently. Focus on the actions or the activities that you're doing, not the results. And then here's what you got to realize: the results will come. So, personal story here. So, like I said, a few weeks ago, we were in a little bit of a dry spell for 2 or 3 weeks. Getting a deal or 2 here and there. And this week, it's just been awesome. We sold, contracted to sell 2 fix and flips and 3 wholesale deals. Contracted to sell this week. We actually closed on 2 fix and flip sales, 4 wholesale sales. We picked up 3 more wholesale deals, 1 fix and flip under contract to buy, and picked up another rental this week, right? So, I don't know, was it like a dozen transactions, something like that this week to take place? And it sounds like, oh, that's an awesome week. That's not a normal week. It's slightly above average for us. My point is this: all we did was get consistent. So what are the things that you ought to do consistently in order to get those kind of results in your business? So first of all, you've got to be marketing, right? Got to be marketing, and to make sure you're following up. Marketing, follow-up are very, very important. So with my acquisitions guys, when I told them, I said, we've got, if you've got a slow, like we had a couple of slow days on appointments for the guys. I said, so take this half a day. This is not a slow day. This is an opportunity day to catch up on your past appointments that you want to follow up with, that you think are, relatively close to on the fence. And so they did that. They both locked up a couple of deals from doing that. So make sure if you got a slump, 1, that you're doing your marketing, get new leads coming in the pipeline. Second thing you want to do is look back at your previous appointments or old leads. Make sure you're following up with those thoroughly and adequately and consistently, right? That's a never-ending process, right? But when you've got a slow time, it's a great time to hammer out some phone calls and lock some stuff up. All right, so 1, do the right things. 2, do them consistently. And then, if you're doing everything you know to do, right, and you've done all of your follow-up, that means and you're still lacking deals, it means you probably don't have enough leads coming in, right? So you might want to look at additional marketing channels to come in. But again, way before you look at additional marketing channels, you always want to look at, am I doing the stuff that has worked in the past? Am I doing adequate follow-up? Am I doing those things consistently? Once you do those three things, then you'll be able to, you have the right to, so to speak, to add additional marketing channels, right? So people ask me all the time, say, Jim, in fact, I had a conversation with a guy, somebody my attorney introduced me to. He said, Jim, I'm moving up from Atlanta. How do I just get started in the business? What do I do? I said, dude, if I had a gun to my head and I had to go to any city in this country and I had to close a deal within 30 days, you want to know what I'd do? He said, what? I said, I'd find out, go to a local RIA meeting, a realtor's office, do some research on the internet, whatever it is, find out one or two really good neighborhoods where stuff is selling like crazy. It's like an up-and-coming neighborhood, though, where there's still a lot of dilapidated houses. I said I would drive in my car and or walk, and I would walk those streets. I'd make a written note of every single vacant house I find. When I find a vacant house, I'd knock on the neighbor's doors, back to basic stuff, right? Knock on the neighbor's doors, see if they know the owner's contact information. If they don't, I'd skip trace the lead and negotiate deals and close deals over the phone. That's what I would do, right? And so if you're like done everything you can with your marketing, you follow up with all your leads, and you need some deals, do the old door knocking thing and skip tracing and call people. You'll find that it works well. You can also door knock to tax sale lists or foreclosure lists, but I honestly don't have much experience doing that. So that's what I recommend to you. If you're in a dry spell, get back to basics and do it consistently, and focus not on the outcome or the lack of outcome, but focus on the activities. Trust the process. If you're doing the right stuff, the results will come. I promise. It is no mystery here, right? This business ebbs and flows. We're very, very consistent on all of our processes, very, very consistent on our marketing, but our results are going up and down all the time, right? We might close 3 fix flip sales one month and 10 the next. But everything we do is very, very consistent. It's just the way this business works. It's the way any sales business works. Your results, you're consistent with your marketing efforts, but your results go up and down. They wax and they wane. So just make sure you're consistent with your activities. And guess what? You'll work yourself out of a slump in no time. All right. Hopefully that helps you out. If you're anywhere near the Philadelphia area and you are a wholesaler or a realtor and you want to have a cash buyer make an offer on your properties, you need to look no further than right here. Yours truly. I would love to help you out and pay you big wholesale fees. If you're a realtor and you've got a listing, I'd love to let you get paid on both sides of the commission. I'm not looking to get paid a commission on the deals we buy. And so you can make some quick money there. We'll typically get you an offer within 12 to 24 hours, and we can close as soon as title is in. So if you want a deal, then just shoot me a message here on this platform, or my email address will be posted in the comments. So again, hopefully this helps you out. Go out there and crush it. Be consistent in what you're doing, and the results will come. All right, have a great day.